everybody, welcome back to another video. I know it's been forever. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff personally, and I haven't been collecting as much recently because things are expensive and I have to save money because I'm an adult. But I do have a whole bunch of cards to put away. Some of these are like leftovers from my last storing video, and then the others are pulls, stuff that I've bought in the meantime, etc. I'm gonna get started. There's not like a lot. The majority of this is Kepler, which, surprise, surprise, is Kepler. But we're gonna get started. I think we're gonna start, I don't know if we're gonna start with the cards on top. Let's figure this out. Okay, so we're starting with the first binder that I could possibly grab, which is the Girl Groups binder. So a lot of my collections and the times that I've seen you guys last have changed drastically. This binder also isn't as full as it once was. I've been downsizing a lot and trying to just sell my collections because I haven't been very like motivated. So yeah, so you know, I haven't seen you since the Dreamcatcher news, but I'm very upset about it. And anytime I listen to a Dreamcatcher song now, I want to cry. So I will not be talking about that right now because I am very sad about it. But we're going to go into Ive because I have a couple of cards. I did decide to expand this a little bit to include the play of cards and I think that's about it. And like the special cards. So for Ive, there's like that special card where they're in like, they have the little like, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but the little pose that they're doing, and it's like for the special edition. So I decided to collect that. And then I bought some Ive Mine play of cards, which go here. Nice. And then I have the Ive Switch ones, which I don't know what I was going to do with these. Did I set up for this? Maybe I didn't. We'll fix it. Okay, we're gonna fix it because I don't think I set up for this. Yeah, I do have all of their Ive Switch cards on the way. I tried to go for all of them just because I do not feel like buying the albums. I'm trying to also downsize the amount of albums that I buy. So, yeah, for right now, we're gonna do this because, okay, so I put Call on top, right? Okay, cool. And then Love Dive, Lenties, Digipack will all go down here. Cool. Okay, next we can go on to Lucemble / Artemis. I have literally been like trying to figure out a way to collect these guys, especially Artemis, because with Heejin, she only has like 2 cards right now, or not even. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. But so this is so far my Lucemble setup. I have some one-of-a-kind cards to put away here. So I have this Hyunjin, which I'll put her back here. I'm trying to do spreads because I feel like the spreads look really nice. And I don't know how I feel about it, but like I think they look nice, you know. How do you guys think they like once like they're all like put together? I think it'll be great. But again, I don't obviously know how they're gonna look. Alright, so those are all of Hyunjin's that I have so far. And then I have 2 Olivia or 2 Heju. It's so like a habit of me to collect Heju, like, or say like Olivia, because like that's what she was with Luna for such a long time. Okay, cool. And then this, I decided to make a page for the units that they have together. I honestly don't, or this is like units and the QR cards or whatever. So, and this is for TTYL, which I don't know what's going on with Lucemble right now, because they are like, I don't know if they're disbanded, whatever it is, I don't know. But I did buy from somebody Heejin's clear card and ID card from Doll. So I set up for this. I joked about this on my Instagram, on my trade Instagram, that like I want to buy the these things. It'll come to me. But I literally made the joke of, do I have to like give up my firstborn child just to get these? Because the Doll object musics are so like crazy expensive. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or if I'm just gonna combine this with Burn, which actually just came out today. So I actually listened to the song a little bit and I actually kind of enjoyed it. I haven't listened to it like fully to be able to understand it, but like, you know, yeah. I like my spread. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we haven't seen the Twice binder in a hot minute. There hasn't really been a lot for me to like collect or like put away for them, just because I haven't like, I don't know, I feel like I'm very at odds with my Twice collection. Like I dropped back down to just Jonghyun because like I couldn't do it. I really like, I love Jihyo and I love Dahyun, but like I really like couldn't do it. I don't know. My brain just is like struggling. Okay, so I still have some work to do. Oh, I didn't take Jihyo out of here. It's okay. And I'm still missing this Blast Jonghyun? I thought I was finished with Youth. Okay. Well, I tried. So I do have all of her Nemos, the selfies. I'm so excited. These I found on like Mercari Japan for like actually relatively good prices. So like, yay me. So this one's my favorite. Like, despite everybody wanting the flower crown one, or the actual crown, I like this concept. It's my favorite. So yeah. Oop. And then here is the crown one. So the Nemos are done. Yay. Okay. And then this is supposed to be for strategy. I think I'm putting this concept in the middle because I like her with her long hair in the jacket. And then, you know, I think for now I'll do this. And then I don't know if I put in enough sleeves for this, like, really, but who knows. But I think I was saying that I kind of have come to the decision that Twice is not an old group anymore. And that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop collecting them. I just think that, like, I don't know, I feel like I found other old groups in the time that, like, I've stopped, like, filming, and, like, I think it's just, it really depends on, like, how I feel, you know what I mean? But I haven't, like, given up on my Twice collection, you know what I mean? Like, it's still here. It needs to expand to a bigger binder because I fear with how, when I'm done with strategy, like, I feel like it's gonna burst. So yeah, that's one of the big updates, is I feel like Twice isn't an alt anymore. Let's see if I actually did what I was supposed to do with the End Citizens. So I have some cards. I have not set up for anything, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is still at Poke Market. I have to ship that out. I was actually just looking at the shipping for that. Okay, so we're on Gimme That era. Okay. I forgot. It's been so long since I bought these cards from somebody that, like, so I have a bunch of these wavy Gimme That cards. Tem just had his second solo album. It's so good. Like, I think what I'll do in the future is maybe collect like I don't know, 9 pocket, or not even a 9 pocket, just like 3 from each era, like an album card, like the S Mini, and like a digipack or something for the solos, because like I love the solos. Okay, so we have our first completed Give Me That set. We're gonna have 2. No, yes, we're gonna have 2 completed Give Me That sets. That's insane to me. We went from nothing to basically almost being done. Give me that. I think I'm missing like a couple more cards for Give Me That. I think the digipacks and the boxes, but I don't know if I'm going to collect the box sets or not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just need 2 more digipacks. And I need 2 more S minis. And then I have not even started on their latest comeback. Don't even ask me what it is because it's been so long. Okay. Well, we have nothing for the Dreamies. They had a comeback in between. Okay, now this is my 127 spot. I don't know what I'm doing with it though, because I want to collect 3 members, but now I want to collect 2 members. I want to collect Yuta, Do-young, and Jaehyun, as you can see from some of my cards. But I'm also considering just doing Yuta and Jaehyun because I love my men. And I don't know, I feel like if the layout works. Okay, so those... Ooh, sorry, Jungwoo. Okay, you can just stay on the floor because I didn't know what I was doing with them anyway. Wait a minute. So that is perfume. You know what I'm gonna do is this. So we got Jaehyun. Just Jaehyun. Okay, so we're just gonna put all of them on a page. This is Universe, this is 2020, this is all 2 baddies. Okay. This is not how this is gonna stay, because I want to actually like set up Yuta as well eventually. Oh wait, I need to move this down by 1. But I want to collect Yuta solo so bad because it's so good, but the cards I feel like are expensive as shit. Sorry, I just like knocked you over. I also don't know what any of these cards are because 2 baddies had like a bajillion cards and I really just don't like, I don't know. Okay. I did have this the right way. I don't know why I was dumb and thought I didn't have it the right way. Okay, so that's how Jaehyun's gonna stay. And then I figured I'd do this. So I have 2... Oh, one's fact check. Okay, hold on. You know what? Yeah, okay. This just looked like a perfume card because they looked like almost identical, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna do this. So I do want to collect Do Jae-jung so bad. Perfume, they did it for me because Jungwoo's my 4th bias. So yeah. And then I did buy an album for his solo, and I pulled this one, and I literally am obsessed. So, okay, I think that's everything else. And I also did set up in here for collecting, I think, my top 6 in full group NCT. So, that'll be a project, but it's not happening right this second because, yeah, money. I need to, like, this binder needs to get expanded this year because, like, look at her. She's thick. But I definitely do want this binder to expand. I think I have like another binders. Maybe I split it where I do like Dream and Wavy in one and then 127 in another, or like, I don't know. I need like a bigger binder because this binder's not that big. So, all right, we got the Soloists binder. I have a couple of cards for this. Alexa, I have so many thoughts and feelings in this video because I feel like it's been so long. But she officially has left a CB label because they weren't doing shit for her. And I do need to collect the rest of these tattoo pobs. And the rest of these Gone Vogue and Juliet pops. I thought I was buying these from somebody, but I guess not. What happened to this sleeve? Okay. My binders clearly need to be, like, organized because they're, like, a mess. Nothing for Kino because he has not released anything. Okay. So, I don't know if I announced this. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. For Yena, what I'm going to do is collect, like, a full page of cards. So, like, 8 of one version, or not 8, 4 of one version and 4 of another, and then a pob in the middle. I don't know if I want to do the pob anymore, but I had this card at one point in time, and then I sold it because I'm dumb. But, yeah, this is, like, a very, like, slow collection. I actually think I traded my friend Kit for some of these, or bought some from her, so, yeah. Okay, and this is for a smartphone. Oh, I know what I was doing. So these were the hollows, so, like 2, okay, I know what I'm trying to do. Okay, so, like, 2 of each version, and then like the equivalents with the hollows. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, and then we have this for Love War. There wasn't any hollows, so I just did 4 of each version and a pop in the middle. And then I did not buy Hate XX, but I bought a card from my friend, and it was fun. Okay. I also feel like I'm reaching, so like, this is fun. Okay. Yeah, and then I did set up for Nemonemo. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Okay, so we have one singular Cheon card. Okay. Whew. I thought this was the same freaking card because they look exactly the same. Okay. So, yeah. So, I'm missing like 4 cards now. 5. Plus, then her latest... I wanted to collect these things, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I have a lot of things that I've been like trying to do with my collections, and I'm like, do I really want to do this? We're gonna go into Skizaroos because I love them so much. Okay, we only have 1 card for this part of the Skiz part. I did go back to collecting my top 3. I think I said this, but I dropped OT8 just because I feel like I was so overwhelmed. Like, it was kind of crazy. I was very much overwhelmed. Chen literally has worked his way back into Bias Line again. Like, he wasn't ever out of Bias Line, but like, I fell back in love with Chan. And my 4th bias is Sungmin. I feel like I haven't like expressed that really. But yeah, I love all of Stray Kids. But yeah, so everything is back to the way it should be in here. Except for like some of like the OT8 stuff and the units that like you got with the album. So I have one of these cards. I think I have this G-Song in my Pokemarket order, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna just, yeah, I think this is, like, gonna work. Okay, so this is 8, which I have nothing for. And then I set up for, Hop, which I did buy. And you'll see when I go to the second binder, like, my pull. Well, basically, I pulled Sungmin. He's over on my desk, so I don't feel like going to get him. But I'm contemplating keeping him, but also I want to trade him for at least somebody on Bias Lane. But okay, so I have this Changbin Skiz 2020 card that I have the G-Song equivalent for, so might as well. This is very slow. I don't really know what's going on here. This is a very slow collection. I also have not set up for their latest release. So it's getting there, but you know, and then all of like, I'm obviously keeping like all of my OT8 seasons greetings, all merch stuff in here because like they're my men and I'm seeing them in June. I don't think I've said that. I'm seeing them in June. So speaking of Stray Kids, I have a little bit of a change in here too. For my pobs for Stray Kids. So I figured just kind of, I downsized this a lot actually. So oh, I hate this binder. I hate this motherfucking binder so much. Okay, so I have, like, I want to have at least, like, a page or 2 of just, like, random Stray Kids pops that I've already had. And then going forward, so, like, Ordinary on, we're gonna do, like, US-based pops. Let me zoom in, because you kind of need to be zoomed in here. So, this is Target. This is, Sub K, because Sub K, I think, is technically a US pop. This is like a jewel case pop. And then this is Target as well. And I want to get Changbin's equivalent. This is like a jewel case pop. And this is Barnes & Noble. And then this is also Barnes & Noble. I can't find this unit for like a good price. It's Changbin and Jenny. So like, I pulled this thing twice and nobody wants to trade me for it. I'm so unbelievably upset. But anyway, I digress. I pulled out of my Hop album, the Barnes & Noble exclusive, that is Chi-Sung's equivalent, and I don't really remember who Changbin is in with this one. I want to say it's Felix? No, he's with Lino? I don't remember. I'll put it on here eventually. I also kind of downsized, like, what I want to collect for Minhee as well for Pops. I took out, like, the really random odd stores because I was like, I'm never going to get those. And if I do, then I'll rearrange eventually. But, like, I haven't bought a pub from Mini in like forever, and I also have not worked on their latest comeback. So, you know, it's like at this point, like the pods aren't very much a priority, but they're nice to have. Does that make sense? I guess it makes sense. This is gonna be the longest part of this video, 100%. That's gonna be my Kepler cards, because like, if you look at this, yeah, this should have been its own video, but like, I don't. So a lot has happened in Kepler world since I have last seen you. The maiden thing happened. So, I mean, I was going to collect Mashiro for maiden and Gaun, but obviously I can't collect Gaun anymore. But I don't think I'm going to really collect maiden until 143 gets their shit together, because I am so not doing it. Free maiden, support Gaun, and hear out Gaun. Thank you. Okay. But I do have some shouting cards to put away for earlier eras. I do have some double blast cards. This page is going to be complete. I'm missing like one double blast card. I need that. I actually found this card for a really good price, and I kind of questioned if it was real or not for a while, because I was like, why are you selling her for cheap? But okay. Alright, so this page is done. I did put the versions with their respective like OT9 set because I thought that looked nice. Okay, and then what I did also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect my top 3 and an OT9 set for the Japan releases. So like Fly Up, collect top 3, and then the Keplian's going to be OT9. Same with Flyby, etc. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to, this is Love Struck. I am collecting more OT9 sets because I'm dumb. Okay. So I had this Hashiro. So I decided to keep it and contribute it to OT9. And a lot of this is gonna be like Mashiro, because I have a bunch of her cards still that I haven't sold. And then we have this Daeyeon. She is, I just have to remember what order she is. She's in the middle. Okay. I had this card, I pulled it, and I just decided to keep it and use it as an OT9 set. And then I have this Mashiro, and then just Che. Oh, and then I also have this Hikaru. So I'm missing only 3 members, which is nice. And I have made a template of like what I'm missing, so that way I can kind of keep myself accountable. And then I have the Apple Hiei for the platforms. I bought this in the same Mercari package that I had all of those Nemos in, so I was like, this is great. And then I have this Shouting, so I'm only missing 2 of her platforms, which is not bad. And then I can't believe I have this card. I saw somebody downsize their Yujin collection, and I was like, I have to scoop this up. Like, I felt bad for buying only 1 card from that, but I was like, I need it. Okay. I have a Love Struck platform card thing. I think I'm just going to put this behind and then kind of like do it like that. I don't know. Okay. Back to more clownery with OT9 sets. I have more OT9 sets I want to collect. So, this is for Magic Hour. Okay. So that was Mashiro and Hikaru. And then, same 2 members again. I actually had this and the other one just kind of lying around in my trade binder, and I was like, oh, well, I'll keep it. Cool beans. Alright, and then I have just 1, which is Mashiro. And this is like, you know, a not priority at the moment. I think that like mainly like current eras are kind of priority, but like we'll see. Okay. Next, we can go here to the, I think these are like the Tropical Light, you know, tape versions. I think that's what this is called. So this is done. Perfect. Okay. Now we can go to the majority of this video, which is going to be all kept on going on. I bought all of Eugen's set from a mutual on Instagram, and I absolutely love them. They're amazing. Okay, so that goes with that. And so I did add some OT9 sets with this one as well. So the way that I have it kind of set up is like version 1 Lenti, and then version 2 is the OT9 set, which I think works. And I think I might continue doing this, especially with OT7. I think this is going to be a good idea. So I just kind of kept my poles. So yeah. And then same with this. So like, I'm not like super intimidated by kept on going on anymore, but like I haven't worked on it, so obviously I'm very much like over that. Cool. And then got Eugen and baby Yeso. Perfect. Not that she's like an actual baby, but she's the Makane, so you know. And then this is the Voyage version. I don't know if I'm ever going to find the Voyage versions for Xiaoting or Hiei, but like I have all of Eugen's, so yeah. I didn't even buy the Voyage versions, to be honest, and now I'm highly regretting it because now I can't find it anywhere. So okay, cool. There's that. And then I have all of her PLVE cards. So I decided to do the selfies and the polas. Selfies, polas for like each version. So yeah. 1, 2, 3. My filming setup isn't ideal right now. My desk is a mess, and I really wanted to get these cards at least like out of the way so I could like bring in my Pokemarket package, or at least like send out my Pokemarket package, because I haven't been like able to for a while. Alright. Plus I have like no home for my binders right now because I moved, I think I told you guys, and I have literally like nowhere to store them. So they've been living on my floor, and I feel so bad about it because like they need to be stored properly. But like I don't have anywhere like to really put them for right now, so I've been living by my K-pop shelf on the floor. Don't judge, honestly. It's just kind of like moving and then having no money. It kind of like took a lot out of me, so I haven't really like put together like a way to protect everything, but I will eventually. Okay, so that was all of that. I do want to show you, I did set up for this, and then I have to also set up for their new Japan release, so that's gonna be fun. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this extra long video. Bye, see you soon.